Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm in the Peaceful Warrior immersion, and I'm going to talk about week 2 of what we did. One thing I think us as a collective, but me personally did, was sort of get closer to the goal of getting out of our head and into our body. I saw this mainly with the meditation and with the archery. Um, in the archery, it's sort of just feeling it with your body that I really started to notice. As I was becoming better and actually able to hit the target, it just, you get this sense. It's like in basketball when you're shooting and you hear people say like you knew it was going in from the second it left their fingertips, or you knew they were gonna miss it. It's almost like that, where when you pull back and then let go, you knew, or you just know whether it's directly like on the target or if it's way off or what. And we're just starting to feel that in archery, just how we feel, like how we feel in basketball. And it's just sort of a feeling, because especially when you're doing long distance shooting or just any shooting in general, it's, you don't measure the like angle you have to hold it up, and how gravity is going to affect it, or wind, or how hard you have to pull. Yes, your body just sort of can tell, and we're trying to tap into that bodily awareness. And I think we're really starting to notice it more. Well, I am personally. Just that when you pull back and let go, you just get that feeling that it's directly on the target. And I think it's a lot different than, going through something and thinking about it, because we could have very easily started our archery by going through the lessons and how properly to stand, and little tricks about like holding your elbows right and your arm right and the way you release it. But we sort of just wanted our bodies to get a natural feeling for it, and we just picked up the bows and then gave it a go. In a safe way, though, not anything dumb. Another way we're getting into our bodies is with meditation. We started doing guided meditations by Reggie Ray, and they're really hard to explain or to believe because they're so crazy, and I didn't even believe part of them myself. One of them, we were doing a lay down meditation focusing on our breathing, and there's this one spot in your body that's really low in your stomach and between your stomach and your spine. And when you breathe with your stomach, you're supposed to find it perfectly, and you start to get like a feeling, and then it can move up your spine. And I'm just kind of like, okay, I'll try it. I don't know if anything will happen, but you start to get these glimpses as you're doing it right, that you can start to feel something. So I'm still working on that, trying to get that down so that I can become aware of it in my body. But one of the other things we did that I really didn't believe, but ended up working out, was Reggie Ray talked about breathing through your toes and breathing through your body, so that you almost didn't have to breathe with your mouth. And what happened to me was, as soon as he says this, it's towards the beginning of the meditation, so I'm still trying to get into like my body, and I just look over at my friend and we start chuckling, like, breathing through your toes, like, as crazy as like feeling it in your spine is, I don't think that's possible. But we both gave it a shot, and what happened for me was, as he was going through the different parts of the toes and having us focus our energy on them, you could start to feel your toes tingle, and then it started with your big toe, and then it went to your other little toes, and then down the ball of your foot to the heel, to up your legs. And once it got halfway up my leg, I was amazed, and I started to like lose my focus as I could feel like this tingling and all this energy down in my feet. And from then, next thing I know, it was slowly shifting up my body, and like going away from my feet, and I felt it coming back to my throat and my mouth, and I had to realize that I needed to get my focus back and come back into my body before my ego and my mind got in the way. So I do this, and I can feel it shift back down to my feet, and it was just really incredible to actually have this happen even after I doubted it. And I think that's another important thing about getting out of your head and into your body. It's just, even if you don't buy in completely and 100%, you have to at least give it a shot. And I think if you at least try these things that we're doing, then something will happen, and you'll start to get a little glimpse or taste of it and want to keep doing more. So all I can say is I'm really excited for this next week, what we'll be doing, and I'll let you guys know. Thanks.